What is going on, online fitness coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives, Make Money Online Trainer podcast. This is the #1 show for online fitness coaches who are trying to grow a successful online business. In today's episode, I'm going to give you for free, because I'm the fucking best, the posting schedule if you want to hit $10,000 a month as an online fitness coach. We're going to talk about frequency. We're going to talk about the schedule. We're going to talk about what different types of content you should post. And we're also going to talk about why content is important in the first place. Cool. So why content? Like, why is content important? Because I think that so many online coaches want to be successful personal trainers, but they underestimate the value of getting really fucking good at content. Because as an online fitness coach, as an online fitness trainer, you are not just a nutrition and a workout coach. You are a marketer. And the sad reality is that if you're an online fitness coach and you're not a great marketer, your clients are getting advertised to every single day by other people. And so the reason that you should become a successful content creator, a successful fitness influencer, a successful marketer is because if you don't, not only are you not going to get clients, but also your clients are going to get marketed to by online trainers that have better content skills than you. And to me, that presents a big problem, right? That's going to affect your retention. That's going to affect your lifestyle. That's going to affect the amount of clients that you're signing, all of it. So most of you guys that are listening to this podcast think that you have a lead generation problem, right? You're like, yeah, I just can't get enough leads, and nobody wants to get on the phone with me, and I can't book enough calls, and I'm not making enough money. Most of you guys think you have a lead generation problem, but the reality of the situation is you have a content problem. You have a marketing problem. One of my favorite quotes of all time, and if you're my client, you've heard this, and this is my quote actually, so it's one of my favorite quotes of all time, and it's fucking mine, no big deal. One of my favorite quotes of all time is, when you have an audience, everything is easy. And when you don't have an audience, everything is hard. And so why content and what it can do for you? Content will make the difference between you making $1,000 a month and $10,000 a month. Content will make the difference between you scaling from $10,000 a month or staying there or moving to $100,000 a month. Like my client, Trent Harrison. Trent Harrison started out in my program with 7,000 followers. He's been in the program for the last 4 years. His Instagram following now, Trizzleman Fitness, now has over 850,000 followers. And Trent's making $100,000 a month because he doesn't have to worry about content. He always has fucking leads. And so the problems that I solve with Trent are not how do we get more leads? It's how do we build our fucking team? How do we build our infrastructure? What do we need to do to handle all the lead volume? So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to give you guys the content posting schedule if you want to make $10,000 a month. Step number 1, write this down. 1 Instagram reel per day. Now, what should you post as an Instagram reel? I'm so glad you asked. There are 2 different types of Instagram reels that you guys are going to post, okay? Type number 1 is called awareness-based content, right? Now, this is the type of content that's going to generate more eyeballs, and it's going to speak to a wider audience of people, and you're making it with the intention of going viral and getting seen by more people. So this is stuff that's a lot more universally relatable. Some examples of universally relatable content, if you're a woman, is talking about your period, right? That content isn't going to convert an online fitness coaching client, but if you coach women and you talk about that time of the month, you're definitely going to appeal to a wider demographic of women. Now, if you're a man, as an example, something that you could do as an awareness style piece of content would be talking about masculinity, talking about your view on relationships, talking about how you show up as a father. This type of content is not going to be content that is designed to convert clients, but it's going to be content that is designed to get more eyeballs on your stuff. Now, how do you find good awareness-based content? For me, it's really simple. I go to the internet and I look at people that are high-level content creators, and I see content that is currently going viral, and I find stuff that I resonate with and I fuck with, and then I recreate it in my own way. I'm going to give you guys an example. There's a guy online, I think his name's MD Motivator or something like that. And he has these bits where he goes out into the street and he holds signs. And his signs are if you're having a bad day, hug me. Or it'll be if you're feeling depressed, hug me, that kind of stuff. And so I sat down with Adley and we brainstormed and we're how can we make this universally relatable, but also position me as an authority? I was what if I held up a sign that said, guess how much money I make? So I did that. I went to the streets, I held up a sign and I said, guess how much money I make? And that video, that whole game video, guys might have seen it. I posted it 3 times. The first time it got 1 million views. The second time it got 300,000 views. The third time it got 2.7 million views. It's on my page right now, and it generated me over 15,000 new followers. Now, when I'm holding up a fucking sign that says, guess how much money I make, that's not valuable to my audience. And so the reason that I'm posting that style of content is so that I can get seen by a wider audience. So it's called awareness-based content. Now, the second type of content that you guys can post is conversion-based content. Now, this is content that's designed specifically for your target avatar and gives them tangible value that they can use today to get results, which is why I'm assuming a lot of you guys follow me. Am I right or wrong? Like, conversion-based content is why a lot of you guys follow me, because you know that when you come to my page, you know there's going to be stuff that you can take away, that you can action right away, that you can use in your online coaching business. And that's the appeal of coming to my page. All right. So awareness-based content, 50% of your content strategy should be this. Conversion-based content, 50% of your content strategy should be this. I actually do 70-30. So I do 70 conversion, 30 awareness, but my audience is growing right now. And even my conversion content goes viral. But if I was getting started, it would be 50-50. Cool. Photo posts. I would do 2 per week. Photo posts, 2 per week. Now, with your photo posts, you guys, you can just this is where you can get a little bit more vulnerable and you can share a little bit more about your life. Also, as an online personal trainer, your photo posts, in my opinion, should either be a connection post where you're sharing something deep and personal, or should be a before and after. Now, before and afters, again, are not going to get a lot of views, likes, shares, comments, etc. But posting before and after photos on your newsfeed will be the difference between you making $1,000 a month and $10,000 a month. Why? Because everybody fucking talks, right? Every single online fitness coach on the planet, every business coach, blah, 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 I can help you do this. I can help you do this. Blah, 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 blah. So people don't fucking trust people, okay? Especially on the internet, nobody trusts anyone. And so you need to show your audience that they can trust you and that you're getting client results right now, so that they can see that there's other people that have already made the decision to hire you. And when people see that other people have already made the decision to hire you and they've gotten great results, they will be more inclined to hire you. So photo posts, 2 per week, no matter what. I also think that it's important for you guys to add connection to those photo posts. Cool. Instagram stories. I want you guys to do 4 per day, minimum. 4 per day, minimum. Now, obviously, if you follow my podcast, you know about the fucking engagement trick. So I'll just tell you right now, twice a week, what you're going to do is you're going to delete all of your Instagram stories and you're going to post 1 Instagram story. And then you're going to not post anything for at least 12 hours after. And it's going to be an engagement poll or a CTA to DM you. An example would be, I'm looking for 5 men that want to lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days. With that, so you vote here. So that's once a week on Monday. And then on Thursday, you might delete all your Instagram stories and then post 1 poll and then say something like, what's the biggest struggle you have in your fitness journey? Is it nutrition, mindset, workouts, or all of the above? And that's your Thursday post. Now you get people to engage with you. You can start conversations that you can turn into clients. Throughout the week, everything else, you should be doing at least 4 per day. 2 of those posts should be social proof. If you guys want to learn how to use your Instagram stories, go watch mine. I literally show you guys on a week-to-week basis. Monkey see, monkey do. Literally just follow my blueprint. Right now at P2 Domination, we enroll over 100 clients every single month. And so if you guys want the blueprint for how I'm doing that, literally go and watch my Instagram stories and see what I do. And obviously you can't copy the exact fucking words because you're a personal trainer and I'm a business coach, but you can get the framework and then you can use the framework to post your own stories. Cool. Live streams. First things first is, I'm just going to say this because most of y'all motherfuckers ain't going to do a live. Okay. Let's be honest. Most of y'all motherfuckers ain't not going to do a live. Why? Because live streaming is intimidating, especially when you first get started and you have fucking 1 person watching, right? Super intimidating. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to go live for 1 person and talk to myself, la, la, la. And I get that because I was that guy. And now when I go live, I have 50 to 100 people watching me. But the only reason I did that is because I have, 6 years of consistency behind me. So now people actually want to fucking listen. But when you're first getting started, when people follow you, they don't get enough value from your short form content itself to reach out and want to buy stuff. They might reach out and say, I'm interested. But the thing that's actually going to make people want to purchase is seeing you and verifying that you're a real human. Now, when you go live, you activate what's called the parasocial relationship. And if you guys don't know what this is, you can Google it afterwards. The parasocial relationship refers to the relationship that an audience member has with a member of the media. And what happens is the same neurons fire in their brain when they're watching a member of the media as if they were talking to their own friend. So that's called the parasocial relationship, which means that you're able to develop a deep level of rapport with the people that are watching your videos because they're able to see you on camera and they're viewing you as a friend based on their mirror neurons. Does that make sense? So for that reason, and that reason alone, I highly recommend going live 3 times per week minimum. And those of you guys that do this, will see a big increase in the amount of income that you make, I promise. Just go live. You can do a Q&A. You can take one of your Instagram posts that you wrote and you can talk about it. You can take one of your Instagram reels that you wrote and you can just like ramble about it for 10 minutes. Like whatever you need to do, go live, talk to your audience. I do it 5 times a week. I'm a savage. And if you want to be a savage like me, like you can. And some of you guys are, like my boy, James Elmer's in the comments. He's a savage. James Elmer's is also making $30,000 a month, not 10,000, but we're not going to talk about that. Oh, it's 50K. My bad. Cool. All right. Call to actions. Now, we briefly touched on this already, but twice a week, every week, you want to do a call to action. Now, my definition of a call to action is where you are asking your audience to take some sort of action. Specifically, what you want to do with your call to actions is get your clients to reach out about coaching. Now, you don't want to do this all the time unless you have a big audience, right? So if you guys see my audience, like my Instagram grows by about 500 to 1,000 followers a day. So all these new people that are coming in have never seen any of my shit ever. So because of that, I do it every day. So that's the one thing that I wouldn't copy from me because I know I told you to copy my Instagram stories, but I wouldn't copy that. But when I had a smaller audience, it was less frequent asks and it was more consistent social proof. And then I would only ask twice a week. So my asking schedule looks like Monday, I'm hard call to action. So I'm looking for, 5 men that want to lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days, if that's you vote here. Thursday is more like if you're struggling with your nutrition and you would like a free ebook, DM me ebook and I'll send it over. So Monday's hard call to action. Thursday is soft call to action, but you want to do 2 per week. Also, when you guys do a call to action, please write this in the chat box. You don't forget, write this down, take a note. Do a call to action blast. Now, what is a call to action blast, Brian? I'm so glad you asked. A call to action blast is when you take your call to action, like I'm looking for 5 people, and you post it on your Instagram stories, your Instagram newsfeed, your Facebook stories, your Facebook newsfeed, and TikTok. So you post it on all the places. And the reason you want to do a blast is because you might get 3 leads from Instagram, 1 lead from Facebook, 1 lead from the post on Facebook, 1 lead from the post on Instagram, and 1 lead from TikTok. And instead of getting 1 lead from Instagram, now you have 8 leads. Now you book 4 calls and you sell 2 clients. Instead of getting 2 leads, booking 1 call, maybe not selling them. So I like to blast my call to actions. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to blast it on all platforms so that I get all of the traffic from all the platforms. I'm just collecting more leads. Twice a week, every week. Cool. Now, the last thing, I know that I'm talking about the posting schedule, but if you want to make $10,000 a month, this is absolutely non-fucking negotiable. Okay. So I talked about Instagram Reels, photo posts, Instagram stories, live streams, call to actions. The last thing, if you want to make $10,000 a month, you absolutely fucking must send 20 to 40 DMs per day to people in your audience. Notice how I said people in your audience, not fucking strangers on social media. Every day, I probably get 50 DMs from strangers on social media that are like, hey, love your content, bro. I just shot you a DM and I would love to do your email marketing. Hey, bro, love your content. I love this about it. And I would like to run your ads and I'll do it for like 0x ROAS. I'm like, bro, you have no fucking posts on your page. I've never interacted with you in my life. I'm not going to open that DM. And that's the same thing for other people. So like going to hashtags and like begging for clients on hashtags ain't going to work. Going to Facebook groups and sending messages to random people that are leaving comments on Facebook groups ain't going to fucking work, which is why everything I talked about on this live stream on this podcast has only been about posting content that's valuable. And then as you post content that's valuable, people engage with it. As people engage with it, don't just wait for them to reach out to you. Reach out to them. Hey, John, I just wanted to say thanks so much for supporting my content, brother. Are you just here for the content or are you on a fitness journey? Just reach out and start a conversation. Maybe they're like, yo, I just like your content. I'm like, sweet, man. Like, I hope you get lots of value. Like, let me know if you ever need anything. Bam, I just built a relationship. 20 to 40 DMs per day, every day. All right. Guys, that is it. That is all. That is the posting schedule for $10,000 a month. It is very simple. It is very easy. And because it's very simple and very easy, not a lot of people do it. They get in their own heads and they get confused about, what they should post and why they should post it, when they should post it, what platforms to use and how long should the videos be, blah, 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 blah. And they never actually just fucking post. Okay. So just post. Promise you, as you post, you will get better. You'll start to get more leads. You'll start to get more clients. You'll give more value. You'll get more comfortable on camera. You just need to post. I hope you have the best day of your entire life. Talk to you in the next episode. Peace. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.